Greetings, Taurus, and welcome. My name is Ingrid, and so happy to see you. And thank you so much for being present to my channel and helping it grow and helping you grow. And in honor of nature, I'm working today with the Green Witch Oracle deck. And this is what I have coming in for Taurus. What is coming in for Taurus? One card for Taurus. And I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend whenever this finds you. And this is the energy of winter. Well, you might be in the southern hemisphere coming into winter, but we're coming now through the end of spring into summer. But if something happened in winter, and let's see from the Green Witch Oracle deck. There was an ending, and there was a need for recharging and reflection, which often happens in the winter. I see you walking alone in the winter snow, the cardinal, the red bird. But let's get the energy of winter. 121 could be important. An ending, recharging, reflection. The meaning is winter is a quiet time. So you might be coming out of a hermit mode, a Taurus. In nature, most plant life is suspended and animals are hibernating and food becomes scarce. The winter card encourages rest and reflection on what has come to be. Well, look at the situation, what you're in right now, and just really honor it. Have gratitude for yourself for having come through the winter, or if you're going into it, just have that self-love and support. Mourn if you need to, the loss of a situation. Identify the things that went well and what you want to do differently in a relationship, because the cardinals have their partnership. There could be something important about a cardinal. As you engage in this reflection, remember to look ahead to spring. Well, now look ahead beyond spring to summer. And to look at those projects you were thinking about in the winter. And what do you want to focus on now, Taurus? And we always gain optimism, and there is positive energy when we look at our situation and look at the knowledge we've gained, and to take time to assess where we are and where we're going, and a beautiful energy. And the reflection or the mantra of the day is, what big lesson have I learned after slowing down? What big lesson have I learned from allowing myself time to reflect on what has ended or passed? So you could have been going through a situation this winter, and now you're ready to burst forward. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for that message for Taurus. And what is it that we need to know that you're coming into? Well, the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, you're coming into an independent time of wealth, of abundance, where you're growing toward the fullness of life, that partnership, some loyalty in a relationship. And maybe if you have been in a narcissistic relationship that you're mourning, where somebody really entrapped you in this a dual fantasy that was not really serving you, because you were just a part of their narcissistic feed. But now you're coming into that time of coming into your own independence. You've been working in the winter and growing this wealth. And this is what we have today for Taurus. Well, you are moving away from that sense of winter. There's the snow. You're moving beyond that. And you're letting something come to an end about a feeling not good enough. This is the card of lack. And anywhere in your life, we're looking what was lacking. Get information. This is not a negative card, because 5 is saying change. And look at all the illumination in this cathedral. There is a sacred space that you can seek help and move toward an ending because you have used this time to recharge. And you're recharging because now you're making magic with this is Gemini Virgo energy. And so you each know in a different way what you're manifesting, but you are creating a new vibrational field coming out of dormancy, hibernation, a time where a growth is limited and food scarce. But now your banquet is here. The table it has everything you need, all the ingredients to bake the cake of your dreams. And it's coming with a lot of energy of standing your ground. This is climbing up. Maybe you had to climb up out of a pit this winter, but you got your outfit ready. You're decked out, ready to do the work. And also to believe in yourself, to have energy. When we have the magician, we want to manifest, but we also manifest with drive, with vision, with energy, with confidence, with believing we're worth it. And you are. If you ever doubted that, you're worth it. You already are good enough because you're loved at the very foundation of your situation, Taurus. And I'm here to tell you today, I might be the first one, I love you. You are loved by the universe and the heavenly powers, God, divine nature, mother, flow, energy. Your inner eternal life is flowing over you because you're magic. You're making it. And you've been suspended in the past. This was the point of the past. And we have Pisces. So maybe in Pisces season, back at the end of February into early March, you were upside down, getting a new vision. Sometimes it takes a while. Don't be hard on yourself, Taurus, to gain insight. Insight is just not a snap. It's looking at things, getting an intuition, knowing something is stirring in you, but also relieving yourself of anything that is not serving you by sacrificing for something better. And it's the better is the Hierophant. Well, this is that energy of you, Taurus, of knowing what's as above, so below. And sacrificing what is not serving you so you can come into a deeper wisdom. This is being your own teacher, your own mentor, following the traditional way of commitment to your higher belief. Maybe that's what you are trusting in, the new power, the new illumination. For one of my Tauruses is that you got this illumination, like an insight, that yes, I am connected. I'm connected eternally. And there is a new commitment coming. This could be a contract, an initiation. And that is going to come in with intelligence. You're studying, you're getting information about a new opportunity. So you're finding the details about this. And that's awesome, Taurus. I mean that. I'm witnessing this growth. And it's growing because you've stood your ground. This is resilience. You've gone through a lot of different phases of life, but you're coming up with love. That's what the next phase is. Love and a new connection, a love of God, a feeling loved by the whole universe. So you can deeply protect your cup and be sensitive toward your true nature, your authentic intuition, and develop that through alchemy. You're changing all of these elements and coming into your true self. You might not even recognize yourself when you blend and use elements you thought weren't worthy of you, that weren't good enough, that you had frozen off, and now you're melting. And it's so beautiful to see you dancing into your new life, into your new body, into your new self, toward the true path you're on now. And so happy to deliver this message of love, of coming into flow, Whenever you see this, you're flowing toward a new opportunity. Two aces. That's powerful. Wealth, abundance, but love. Who could ask for more? Thank you, and subscribe if you haven't. Sending you love today, Taurus, so much.